Rush SRT here. Today I'm driving the fastest car I have ever driven in my life. This is probably the most horsepower I ever had the keys to, and well, you guys can see him. Ron is in here, Motortube. So I'm getting behind the wheel of this thing. We did the brake pad change, so now I feel safe trying to go ahead and take this thing for a ride. So you have some pretty sticky tire on here, right?
I mean, they're just 315s, but it should be on 17s. And Mickey's 305s. These are gonna spin. You know.
They're gonna spin, but they're better than the stock.
Oh yeah, obviously. They're way better than the stock, but you're gonna spin from every row up to 80.
Okay, well, we're gonna give it a shot, see how it does. This car's running 85, so
85, yep.
You can smell the corn when you're driving around them. But definitely a mean looking car. It's, you know, pretty dark all the way around too. I don't know if you guys can kind of see how dark the windows are, but I'll crack this one for you. That's a huge difference right there. So we're gonna go ahead and go for a ride. Kind of give the California exhaust law a run for its money. Let's go ahead and start her up. Okay, so we're gonna start off in what mode are we in?
Right now you're in eco mode. You can put it in.
Let's go ahead and start off. Well, just take off eco.
Look, my custom usually will get you right.
Okay, we're gonna go into the custom mode, which is the power set at the 700 plus. Transmission's on track, paddle shifters are on, and the traction and suspension's on street. It's a little softer street setting.
Suspension is always in street because you want it to be soft.
Yeah, so you can launch, right? Yeah, right off the bat, I can tell you it's a lot more jumpy on the throttle compared to my car, and it's loud. Definitely loud in here. You sit kind of low. You like sitting low?
Yeah, sometimes. I just when I'm cruising, I just like to chill.
Gotcha.
I'm going downhill right now. You can downshift too. Yeah. Do you want to crack the window so you can hear it a little more?
It might be a little noisy, but I hope it's not too bad. The microphone on and everything.
Brakes work good.
Yeah, the brakes feels pretty good. Oh my god.
I know. It's pretty jumpy.
That's really jumpy. Is this the mode that you usually race in? Is that why the car is kind of trained to be very aggressive?
I put it in custom.
Gotcha.
Transmission is in track, paddle shifter's on, power's obviously 700 plus, traction street, suspension street. I usually, if I'm doing a dig race, I turn traction completely off, but we don't want to do that right now. We're not on our drag setup, so we're gonna hit somebody with it.
Close this because the sun is in my eye. You know, that was a pretty jumpy. Try to be easy on the throttle. And this is, you have headers on this, right?
No, I have JBA mid pipes and no cats.
Oh, okay. It's loud.
Yeah, the JBA kind of like shake. So I don't really want my car to be loud. I kind of keep it like, I mean, it's not gonna be a sleeper if they watch my channel, but like if you just look at it, be like, oh, it's just a regular, you know, stock Hellcat. Okay. I don't like loud because I want to hear the whine. Yeah, the whine does not good. So I have a JLT intake. Yeah. So that's what I have. Okay, I'm gonna go like
partial throttle right here just to get a feel. So let's feel it. Wow, that was like a quarter throttle.
You didn't even have your foot on the gas. Yeah. I was
that is impressive.
Because the speedometer wasn't moving that crazy.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to feel it out before I do a full pull. But wow, the very linear power. It just keeps going.
Oh yeah, it goes upstairs.
So it's definitely not like the turbo or anything like that, where it's a, you know, it goes slow and then it builds up very quick.
Instant.
It's super linear. It just keeps going, building up.
You can like downshift it to second gear. And like. Were you in second gear?
Man, this thing's a monster.
Yeah, it spins. That's the problem. Yeah. Once it's on a drag setup, it won't spin as much.
It's just one of those cars where you just have like an endless smile on your face.
I know.
And you just can't stop. especially if you've never experienced anything like it.
Right.
I mean, I've been in regular Hellcats, I've driven regular Hellcats,
Right.
but this just feels like a little bit of a different animal altogether. Now, you don't have any suspension work done to this thing?
No, I mean, beside an aftermarket drive shaft that can handle 1,000 wheel plus.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. But
because I mean, the travel is nice because it's like squatting, you know.
it does, yeah. It squats even more with a drag setup.
With
it's
the drag
crazy,
setup,
yeah.
and with the tire,
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no suspension work. Nothing
No,
crazy.
that felt really nice. I mean, I'm still being like iffy on the throttle.
Yeah, you didn't hit it because I could tell. I usually see the way the speedometer moves is I can tell if he's on it or not. But he hasn't really been on it like that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like relaxing up there.
You're not worried yet, huh? I know, it feels good.
What do you think of it? Like, could you see yourself driving this every single day? Because to me, I can't like see myself driving every day. I feel like it's just too much.
I think it's way overkill for like everyday driving.
Yeah.
Especially given like if you're in stop and go traffic, stuff like that, it's gonna be a
so
nightmare
annoying.
trying to. And I feel bad for the car. I feel like the car doesn't like being, you know, in that kind of a condition.
No, it doesn't like to keep.
It just wants to run, you know, like it just wants to keep moving.
I mean, these what these Hellcats are made for. They're made for to get beat on. That's what they love. They can handle it. They love that. They love the power. So they don't want to keep stopping and
So
going.
here we go. Now we're gonna give it the full enchilada.
You put it in manual mode?
But then I gotta upshift, right?
No, it'll shift everything on its own.
Even
it's
in manual
tuned.
mode?
Yeah, it's tuned
Oh,
to do that.
okay.
So
ready?
downshift to like second gear, fourth, 40.
Okay, we're gonna do a 40 pull.
The second gear.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. I've never experienced anything like that. You feel the G-forces.
Yeah.
It's like someone kicked you in the chest.
It feels good.
It feels really good.
But
it definitely was spinning though.
Oh yeah, to get the full effect of this car
Yeah.
is on the drag setup that I have.
I'm sure
And then
it
you just
breaks your
literally,
neck.
it literally like the whole front end goes up in the air.
I mean, I
and it
can
just
feel
goes.
a little bit of that. I can
Yeah, you could
feel the
definitely
weight
feel that.
transfer, yeah.
But it's definitely like even crazier when you.
But it takes your breath away when it kicks in
Yeah.
and it gets moving.
Once
you
it
know?
hooks.
Yeah.
Once it hooks and
Once
goes, it's like okay, now you're just. And you could take this all the way up to literally like as much as you want, like to 200.
Speed wise, yeah, no,
The
just keep going.
top speed on this is 204.
Wow.
So this will go
That's
upstairs.
wild.
It keeps going. Yeah, it has crazy top end.
But the thing is I like about Hellcats is even with this crazy power, it doesn't scare you enough to like a lot of other cars.
No, it
you know,
doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't get loose.
You know, so it still feels planted. It still is very predictable of where it's going.
Because it's heavy. That's the thing.
But
So
like
that-
a lot of lighter cars, like let's say Camaros, Mustangs, once you start adding that crazy power, is when you start, it gets a little sketchy. You know, like it feels like you know the car wants to get sideways.
It fishtails like this.
Yeah.
I mean, we're spinning, but it doesn't fishtail. It just it'll catch itself and
you
go.
can still know where you're heading, kind of with a little bit of adjustment.
That's why they kind of made it this heavy, really, so it doesn't cause accidents, and because they have the Pirellis on there. The Pirellis are terrible.
Yeah.
So if it fishtailed, it would literally hit something.
Definitely.
So it'll just catch itself.
No, definitely very drivable for the amount of power it's pushing, and you feel good. You don't feel like you don't worry about anything, which I really like. Oh, man. So that whine is just so addictive.
Right.
It is incredible.
And it eats fuel like it's nothing.
Yeah, especially E85. I'm guessing it's gonna be.
The 85, yeah, eats it like nothing. It burns 30% faster than 93 or 91 here.
Wow. What a monster. Yeah, no, definitely not something you would want to daily drive.
No.
I think it just gets way too much attention too, especially in like the color you have it.
Yeah, and it's
it's
loud. It's like.
It's loud. It's aggressive. The gear changes are very like firm. I'm guessing you got that tuned.
Yeah, it's a trans tune. It has a trans tune, so it shifts at 7,300. It's pretty crazy. Remember our first interview?
Yeah.
How I told you that it has probably one of the most aggressive tunes.
On the transmission, yeah.
And it does. The shift at 73. Most people are scared.
Does it generate a lot of heat? Do you feel a lot of heat when you're kind of sitting?
You see the fans turn on.
Yeah, I can feel the
fans turn on. I mean, it turned on as soon as we turned the car on.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, it turns it on because it gets hot real fast. But I check my temperatures over here.
You know, with all the power you have, it's pretty nice to see that the dash is clear. You don't have any codes, no check engine lights, nothing.
There's a lot of people that go to certain tuners or people built them, they'll always have a check engine light on.
Yeah.
Always have a check. And they'll be like, oh, it's nothing, it's nothing. But then when something actually goes wrong, you're not gonna know because your check engine's always on.
Been on, yeah.
So mine it's not on. No codes have been turned off because no codes pop up.
Gotcha.
So it's done the way it's supposed to be, and when they pop up, I know how to deal with it. So right here, I just check everything, you know, the temperature.
Just keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So what's your fastest 0 to 60 that you've done in this car?
This is a new setup I haven't taken to the track. I did it during the winter time, so I haven't really done
too much.
No. I know. What was it? It was 40 to 116, and I believe 3 seconds. It was like right around 3 seconds. 3.2, really right around there. That's 40 to 116.
Wow.
And that's with the drag setup, of course.
Gotcha.
But like for this car to hook, you need to have the drag setup. You need to have warm weather. Anything under 60 degrees, and anything under actually 65 degrees, man, it's gonna be sketchy. You won't get that full effect of it. What is he doing?
I hear it. It's whining. I mean, your exhaust is still loud.
It is.
So we're gonna put it in default mode and see if it quiets.
Yeah,
it quiets down.
It doesn't do the shaking
as much. Yeah. Well, this is a crazy ride. Definitely very fun being behind the wheel. Oh, so yeah. I appreciate you letting me take it out, try it out.
Yeah, you can take it home if you want. We'll switch cars for the day.
This thing is wild. So I hope you guys enjoyed, guys, this little segment. It was really definitely a lot of fun taking this. We
forgot to kind of tell them the numbers.
That there's numbers?
Yeah, I'll tell them the numbers.
All right, well, go ahead.
So this car makes 900 wheel.
Okay.
That's the horsepower, and makes 800 torque.
800 torque.
800 torque.
Gotcha. That's not crank numbers. Those are wheel.
No, those are wheel numbers. So that's dyno. I got the dyno sheet here. Actually, we'll show them the dyno sheet. And this is on 16 pounds of boost. So not pushing it, nothing crazy. So I could always go a little higher. And yeah. So what I mean by that, I can put smaller pulleys.
So we're gonna take a look at the dyno numbers.
Can they see it real good right now?
I'll upload a picture of it to the video, but you can talk about it.
899.89 is the power. 799.83 is the torque. And the boost isn't even 16, it's 15.98. So yeah, it's right at 16 right here. So just to let you guys know, that's the dyno sheet.
Alrighty guys, so you've seen it here. All the numbers. This is one heck of a ride. Definitely got me feeling maybe I need to get a Hellcat for the channel. Who would never know? So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smack a like on it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Check out Motortube if you're not already. And he has an Instagram, Toxic SRT. My Instagram is Rush SRT. Did a lot of cool photos today that will be uploaded. And yeah, that'll be it for today. Rush SRT signing out. Peace.